So the situation when I got into the company was that on landing and takeoff noise, there was no supersonic specific standard. And the FAA's position was, okay, we might consider a supersonic specific standard at some point, but until we do, you're stuck with the subsonic landing and takeoff noise standard. My job coming in was like, okay, figure this out. Like, how do we get FAA to move off of this position and change it? And as I was reading the rules, I figured out like actually nothing here technically applies to supersonics. And so I kind of followed up with them and made a bit of a legal argument that this actually doesn't apply to us right now. And so your current policy stance isn't supported by the regulatory code. And so they're like, well, okay, we'll take it back and talk to our lawyers. And then a few months later, they issued a legal opinion saying, okay, lots of people are looking at supersonic flight now. We've taken the opportunity to review the law, and given this review, we find that the current noise standards don't apply, and like it will be our job to make a new standard for each applicant if we don't already have a standard that's generally applicable. So that was kind of the breakthrough, is just following this path, pulling the thread as far as it went, and creating a little political pressure on the FAA.
I love getting into the nitty-gritty on it, and it's always fascinating. So much comes from just reading the thing from scratch.
Going back to primary sources, it's such a power move in policy and regulatory work. Going back to the authorizing statute, reading the regs, and understanding really how they apply. A lot of people surprisingly don't do that, and it's just a lot of alpha in doing that.